What band?
Andy Frasco and the UN, Spoonfed Tribe.
Oh.
Honest feelings about having 5 people invade our space.
I'm curious how this is going to work. It's going to be funny to navigate just crossing the room.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm really excited. It's just going to be crowded for a few days.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be fine.
We had watched that one video where they were performing, and I think Andy smashed his head into the keyboard, and I don't know that ours is strong enough to handle that. But like, other than that, I'm excited.
Yeah. Andy Frasco and the UN, a sweet band, and 2 members of the Spoonfed Tribe, plus a really rad dude from Omaha, Nebraska, Brandon Miller. And we're going to go to the Marquesses for a couple days. And so there's going to be 9 of us on the boat. We're sleeping 2 people in the V-berth, 1 person on the settee, 2 people in the bunk room, and then us 4 regular crew are all back in the aft cabin.
This is where I belong. This is the most incredible feeling ever.
If you've been following our adventures, you may have noticed a new addition to our crew. While visiting family over the holidays, Katie managed to convince her partner to join our ocean adventure. She was excited to show him a lifelong passion of hers, and he was eager to experience a completely new lifestyle. Kirk, witty, creative, Canadian. Kirk adapted to boat life quickly and immediately began contributing to the crew's needs.
I got a huge one here. I got a huge one.
Oh my god. We're gonna put 3 poles out today, 3 lures. I've been spending a lot of time making our own lures actually, making the leaders and putting hooks on them and just buying the skirts. So these guys are gonna name them and see if we get anything good with them.
I'm going to go with Big Bird here.
Big Bird?
Big Bird.
I'm going to go with this one.
What's it named?
And her name is Freddie.
Ratty.
This one's name is Muffin. We picked the guys up at the dinghy docks in Key West around 4 a.m. We planned to meet up the night before, but 1 drink always seems to turn into 10. To our surprise, the guys decided to power through the morning with a few more drinks in lieu of sleep. So we pulled anchor and set sail towards Marquesses. I always give Brenton shit for hastily putting lines out before we're even out of the channel, instead of focusing on more important things like trimming sails and setting course. But this time, I was pleasantly proven wrong. Just moments after setting lines, Muffin, the lure I picked out, landed us an awesome king mackerel as we made our turn out of the Key West deepwater channel. This was the first of many fish that our fishing guru, Matt, would reel in for us on this trip. After cleaning and gutting the mackerel, it was time for a bit of rest. The Marqueses Keys are an atoll said to be formed by a meteorite striking the center of the island, creating a unique circular lagoon. After making landfall, we all started to explore the beach in different directions. Katie and Kirk were walking along the water's edge when all of a sudden they spotted a small shadow darting towards them. It was a turtle that beached itself right at their feet, narrowly escaping the wrong end of dinner. Something big chased it up there, but they weren't sure what it was until they later discovered Brenton had unintentionally captured the entire ordeal on camera. It was a shark for sure, but we have no idea what kind or how big.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do?
Good morning, everybody.
I brought it from the country club day.
How's the sunrise?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
So romantic. I might want to fuck all these guys.
All of them?
All of them at once.
At once?
Yeah.
Mama said they
Challenge?
locked up on that ass. They did.
You better lock that ass up.
Did everybody sleep okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Good.
Wasn't too rolly?
No.
No?
I don't feel that at all.
Really?
And what I mean by leather is we're gonna make some leather with sex. When you mix leather with sex, it gets kinky. Driving down the street to the picture show.
All right, we get it.
Butt was so big it was hanging out the car window.
Who are you?
As an individual.
individual.
You tell me.
What's your motivation? Yeah, I'm here just to pick up some kilos when this boat drops them off. Commission this as a cover.
And the fleas fling to the golden fleece, hoping they'll find peace.
My very first impression and takeaway from being on an uninhabited island that I came to with my sailboat for the first time is how quiet everything is. I've never really noticed the waves lapping against the sand this way. I feel like I can really hear every ripple, and I'm not even high.
The majority of the Marqueses Keys are thick mangrove. Luckily, about a mile from our boat, we found a great sandy beach to unload and play. Matt and Brenton took off fishing, switching between the dinghy, shore, and the kayak. Matt caught several barracuda, 2 of which we ate for dinner that night. While barracuda are known carriers of ciguatera poisoning, these fish were in the 18 to 32 inch range, which have a much lower chance of causing any illness, with moderation, of course. Katie, Kirk, and myself set up the slack line to ready for our traveling circus. We all have a long way to go before anyone is too impressed, though. Brandon found his paradise in the far shallows with hopes of reeling in a shark. He didn't catch one from the beach, but later that night, we reeled in a few small sharks from the boat. These islands are known for being a window into what the Florida Keys were like before development, and also for the excellent sport fishing, which Matt took full advantage of.
Starting to get a little bug bitey right now, though.
Are you taking a pee?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I enjoyed swimming with sharks. That part was fun. Fishing, trying to catch the sharks. Do you see these little guys there? You see that?
No.
There.
Yeah, kind of.
Damn, there's a lot of them. They bite. They like just came out of nowhere right now.
Yeah, they're about to fuck us up.
Holy cow.
Yep.
By the end of the day, we were all wishing for more time spent in the island group, but the guys had to get ready to be on stage at Jam Cruise in a few days, and we needed to continue our Bahamas preparation.
I can't thank you enough. It's been awesome learning this lifestyle and just about the boat. Fishing was amazing. Yeah, time of my life, man. I'll remember it forever. Hope to come back soon.
I really enjoyed my time here on the Rite of Passage. The only thing missing is the bowling alley. Everything else is great. You know what I'm saying? I really like the water. I like the birds and the fish and stuff. And you guys are pretty cool too. And the food was amazing.
It was an experience of a lifetime. Spent like 8 hours by myself on an inhabited island. It was one of the most spiritual, relaxing days of my life. So thank you all for the trip.
It was far better than I could have even imagined. I got a bucket list item checked off, which is see sharks in their native habitat. Helping you pull in a shark was insane. You know, it wasn't like a great white, but still, it's a shark. The island was amazing. Walking out on that, what do you call that? Surf? No. Shoal? Sandbar? That works. Walking out on that sandbar like in the middle of the ocean. You know, fishing from it, just absolutely incredible experience. Food was top notch. It's like 5-star restaurant quality in this boat. It's yeah, I'll be back. This is a new goal for me to get back here at least every year.
I had a great time. Brandon said it all. Food is awesome. I'm normally a pussy about this kind of shit, and I feel good about everything. I got back off, We had nurses protecting me, and yeah, you guys are a new boat and didn't feel like it at all, so thanks for making me feel safe. I appreciate it.
Glad to have you guys.
Fuck yeah. Let's go get drunk now.
We decided to get drunk too, to celebrate our last few days in Key West.
You guys ready for this full moon party?
What full moon party? I thought we were just going out for an average Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Sunday.
Thursday.
Happy days.
It was a short 30-minute walk to the party, so we stopped for a quick drink at the bar first.
We're going to be applying today a Rite of Passage sticker to a powerline muffler, we'll call it. We're going to want to start with it upside down. And then what we're going to do, we're going to very carefully reach it down to the muffler. Very careful. Very careful. Choose your spot for maximum visibility.
Look, it is so beautiful. Eclipse started.
The eclipse has begun!
After the first bar, we decided to stop for another beer and to try our luck at flipping a coin into the grouper's mouth at Captain Tony's. It's kind of an odd tradition, but the coins that make it, along with the dollar bills people pin to the walls and ceiling, make for quite the retirement plan for the owner.
I just watched like Kurt run after loose change.
Really?
I heard someone say the Canadian.
Head your tails. Head your tails. But also Moss name is just.
We were drunk, mostly on life and the bright white of the full moon. We asked a passerby if we were still heading towards the party. He was an opera singer who gifted us so much more than directions.
We have been walking for quite some time now, and I think we finally just made it to the full moon party. What do y'all think?
It took us about 4 hours to get to a party we spent only 1 hour enjoying. Sometimes, the journey is greater than the destination. If any of you guys have caught the sailing bug and want to know what it's like to travel the world by boat, hit us up. We've got a lot of different options making ocean travel accessible to anybody. hit us up on Instagram or on SVROP.com to find out how. Also, support us on Patreon, please.